Ever since she was a little girl, Scarlett had secretly thought she would marry Ashley one day. They used to frolic together as children, so you can imagine how distraught she felt when she realised that Melanie and Ashley's family had arranged a marriage between them when they became of age.
Ashley.
Happy?
So happy.
You seem to belong here. As if it had all been imagined for you.
I like to feel that I belong to the things you love.
You love 12 Oaks as I do.
Yes, Ashley. I love it as more than a house. It's a whole world that wants only to be graceful and beautiful.
It's so unaware that it may not last forever.
You're afraid of what may happen if the war comes, aren't you? But we don't have to be afraid. For us. No war can come into our world, Ashley. Whatever comes, I'll love you just as I do now, until I die. You must care about me, or you do care, don't you?
Yes, I care. Oh, can't we go away and forget we ever said these things?
But how can we do that? Don't you want to marry me?
I'm going to marry Melanie.
But you can't, not if you care for me.
Oh, my dear, why must you make me say things that will hurt you? How can I make you understand? You're so young and unthinking, you don't know what marriage means.
I know I love you and I want to be your wife. You don't love Melanie.
She's like me, Scarlett. She's part of my blood and we understand each other.
But you love me.
How could I help loving you? You who have all the passion for life that I lack. But that kind of love isn't enough to make a successful marriage for two people who are as different as we are.
Why don't you say it, you coward? You're afraid to marry me. You'd rather live with that silly little fool who can't open her mouth except say yes, no, and raise a passel of mealy-mouthed brats just like...
You mustn't say things like that about Melanie.
Who are you to tell me I mustn't? You led me on. You made me believe you wanted to marry me.
Now, Scarlett, be fair. I never at any time...
You did. It's true you did. I hate you till I die. I can't think of anything bad enough to call you.
Kiss me once.
You low-down, cowardly, nasty thing, you. They were right. Everybody was right. You aren't a gentleman.
A minor point at such a moment. Here. If anyone lays a hand on that nag, shoot him. But don't make a mistake and shoot the nag.
Oh, go on. I want you to go. I hope a cannonball lands slap on you. I hope you're blown into a million pieces.
Never mind the rest. I follow your general idea. And when I'm dead on the altar of my country, I hope your conscience hurt you. Goodbye, Scarlett.
Were married and had a beautiful baby girl called Bonnie. Things were going along just beautifully. Scarlett employed Ashley in her timber mill so she could have him alongside her forever. Everyone was well off. Melanie was pregnant again against her doctor's wishes. Then the day came. Rhett and Scarlett were discussing their marriage difficulties when their daughter, aged 7, asked her parents to watch her do a jump on her little pony. They tried to stop her, but alas, she jumped and died. Then complete turmoil arose. Melanie also went into labour and died, and before her death, she spoke to Scarlett and made her promise to look after Ashley and their little boy. Rhett loved Scarlett as much as any man could love a woman, but on hearing of Melanie's death, decided to leave Scarlett so she could comfortably be close to Ashley. Scarlett, on the other hand, had just realised how much she loved Rhett. Her pleas to Rhett to stay went unheard.
I love you.
That's your misfortune. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
I can't let him go. I can't. There must be some way to bring him back. Oh, I can't think about this now. I'll go crazy if I do. I'll think about it tomorrow. But I must think about it. I must think about it. What is there to do? What is there that matters?
Tell me, Katie Scarlett O'Hara, that Tara doesn't mean anything to you. And that's the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that lasts.
Something you love better than me, though you may not know it. Tara. It's this from which you get your strength. The red earth of Tara.
Where land's the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that lasts.
Something you love better than me, though you may not know it. Tara. This from which you get your strength. The red earth of Tara.
Where land's the only thing that matters.
Something you love better than me. The red earth of Tara.
Tara.
Tara. Tara.